Kansas City, hosting guests over the holidays, it can be stressful and a lot of hard work, but a few shortcuts can keep the celebration hassle-free and delicious. Joining us with some ways to create restaurant-quality meals in minutes is dietitian Cara Harbsteet. Now, you got some great stuff lined up in front of us, and I'm already hungry for loaded potato soup.
Yeah, it's early in the morning, but my appetite is starting to get in gear as well.
Well, early in the morning for you, but I was up at 2 this morning, so I think it's about lunchtime or
right, we're ready to eat.
Mid-afternoon snack for me. So yes, let's get going. What do we have served up here for our appetizer, or maybe even something for, like you said, a holiday party?
Exactly. I'm excited about this soup because it's so convenient to make. These Idahoan steakhouse potato soups are pretty much ready to go with water on the stovetop.
Yeah.
In about 5 minutes, you can get the slow-cooked, flavorful quality that you might find in a restaurant, but you can do it right in your kitchen at home. So I rely on these for easy weeknight meals, but if you're more of the entertainment type, you can set up something like this DIY toppings bar that we have here. So adding things like shredded cheese, sour cream, or chives can really take it to the next level.
I only see one thing that you're missing from those 3 toppings, and that's the bacon.
Right, well, and that's where our next dish comes in. So if you're a pork fan, we have another great recipe that can be really versatile, whether you're going from weeknight meals to entertaining with family and friends.
And so walk us through this. So it starts out with the pork loin that you've cut up here. It looks like the little inch slices along with some other vegetables. What's all going on here?
Exactly. So this is a really lean cut of meat. Smithfield Prime Fresh Pork has really taken their pork products and enhanced the marbling so you get excellent flavor, but still a very lean cut of meat. So when you're cutting it up into this 1-inch cube, it's much faster to cook. And so this is a really easy and simple 1-skillet meal that you can have on your table in less than 30 minutes.
So is marbling in pork similar to marbling like in beef? Like when you talk about getting a cut of steak, you know, you want a little bit of marbling for more of the fat, more of that flavor, right?
Right, the flavor is really what we're going for here. And because this is such a high quality cut of meat to start with, it really doesn't take a lot of work to create such an amazing dish in minutes. We've added some of our seasonal vegetables and then fresh herbs, as well as a mustard-based sauce, which is one of my personal favorites for really taking the flavor to something that is more memorable and a little bit more elevated. If you're cooking for your family, that's going to impress them as well, but if you're hosting guests as well, this is great for leftovers if you make a bigger batch.
Sure, and what all do you mix with the Dijon mustard for that sauce?
It's really easy. I start with a base of olive oil, so it's about equal parts olive oil and mustard, and then because I like a little kick, I like to add some Tabasco to that as well.
Okay. Well, I'm always a big fan of cooking on the skillet on the stove with the onions and the peppers, a little bit of oil on there. It just always makes the house smell good to me, at least, you know. And then I'm sure when you throw that cut of pork on there, it's gonna smell
you get that
better.
nice sizzle, and because it is so lean, you know, when you're cooking in cast iron or a nonstick skillet, it really only takes a few minutes on each side. And so when you pair these items together, you've got the really comforting bowl of soup that you can start with. Moving into your main dish, this is just a nice hearty meal for these cold winter days.
Yes.
And like I said, they make great leftovers as well.
And would you throw anything else with this besides the soup, or just the...
So, like I said, you can add the toppings bar as well. You know, adding the flavors and making it your own is one of my favorite parts of cooking. And it can just let you take a recipe, kind of use it as a guide or a suggestion, and then make it so that your family feels satisfied and full based on what you've prepared for them.
All right, because you know what your family likes, right? And you're making it for them. So, Cara, thank you so much. You can find Smithfield Prime Fresh Pork at Price Chopper, Country Mart, and Sunfresh stores. And for more great recipes, go to smithfield.com, and also check out Idahoan.com. Is that right?
Idahoan.com.
Okay, thank you, because I obviously cannot read today. All right, where they've got ideas on everything from 5-minute meals to desserts.